Many disruptive behaviors of this type, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the courtroom or working, spectators engaging in such behaviors.
The wait is finally over. Opening night is upon us. New faces in new places. And MP will be making his debut right here in front of a raucous home crowd on 2K Sports.
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good, young, we all grow old. In a world where you never fix you, and if you...
Welcome everybody to the day we've all been looking forward to. Here they are, game one of the season. Wow, it's fun to be here. And Clark, this is the culmination of all the hard work put in over the summer. Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Portland. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Christian Brown. And let's go to the sideline for a report on MP.
Hey guys, a lot of excitement in the air as MP makes his NBA debut tonight. I asked him how he felt about his journey here, and he told me it hasn't been easy. I had to grow a lot as a person and as a player, but I'm ready to keep putting in the work and fight my way to the top. It's just the beginning of what could be a fantastic career. Guys?
Gosh, I love that kid. Hey, David, you can tell this organization expects big things from MP. Well, the start of MP's NBA journey begins now. These are the first minutes for the first-round pick.
And I have high hopes for MP over the course of his career. This guy's a student of the game and was a fanatic about Jordan's Bulls when he was growing up.
So for Oklahoma City right now, both Jalen and Jalen Williams are out there. One at the 3, the other at the 5. Alex Caruso out there with MP. And it's Wiggins in at the power forward. Outside Williams. Caruso sets the screen for Williams. Sinks the three-pointer. And it's a 6-point Thunder lead.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And another miss by Denver.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And Murray, here we go. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce, so pick your poison.
Wiggins passes to Caruso. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Nuggets trail by 6. Clark, as you look at the career of Aaron Gordon, he has blossomed into an elite role player.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he's done that. He's embraced his role. He's embraced taking fewer shots and playing more defense and getting on the glass more and making hustle plays. Not everybody would do what Aaron has done. It's a credit to him that he's been able to, again, embrace, not just accept, but embrace the role that he serves for that championship team.
Just 5 to shoot. Williams for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Williams has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Thunder. Left side, Westbrook. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The Thunder leading by 7. Here's MP. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
MP doing a nice job with the quick catch and shoot, not wanting to waste those touches.
Murray, the pass to Watson. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Caruso. And here's MP for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Westbrook does not lack for style in finishing, and when you've got his explosiveness, that's an easy thing to do.
Now Caruso. Here's Wiggins. Nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's Oklahoma. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. We've got Williams, MP out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Caruso in at the small forward spot. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, Porter. Well, Michael Porter Jr. is one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
And that size that he brings to that sweet stroke makes it hard to get to a shot. 6'10", shoots it with confidence, shoots it with great fluidity. And, man, is he special. And he's worked through some injury trouble early in his career. And now he's one of the more lethal front court players in the league on the perimeter.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Nuggets. Down by 12. Outside Jordan. Back to Westbrook. Inside. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It'll be a jump.
Watson, the pass to Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Westbrook can't get it to go. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 8. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. He's looking for Porter and finds him. Pass to Jordan. From outside the arc. Strother, no good. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. MP dishes to Williams. Wiggins, a screen on Westbrook. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to MP. And here's Wiggins. He's covered by Watson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And here's MP for 3. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Displaying the range right there. Good to see MP taking and making that kind of shot.
Westbrook passes to Porter. This one for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's MP for 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the paint. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Let's check out the stats for Gilgeous-Alexander. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season put up about 30 points a game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Screen by MP. Hits it from three-point range. Wiggins has got 7 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Westbrook. And another miss by Denver.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead. Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Dort. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. MP, that's for 2. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Murray, the pass to Jordan. Poked away and stolen by Wiggins. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Westbrook picks him up. That one falls.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Kenrich Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jordan finds Westbrook. They could use a bucket, and Westbrook throws it down hard.
Boy, that kind of throwdown by Westbrook gets the bench off their feet and excited.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to MP, and he's good on the 3-ball. 16 points for him.
Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his 2nd this quarter.
In the corner, it's Westbrook. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Murray, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Craig, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball.
Dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Thunder just dominating this one. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I think their bench was the biggest difference. These guys came aggressive on the offensive end, not afraid to put the stamp on this game.
Yeah, some confident personalities up and down that roster. And moving along, a metric for that first half. Love me some metrics. Checking out the top performer on each. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins. He's checked in for Oklahoma City.
At the line for 1.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
They're very fresh, but also at the defensive end, how about the way they've been able to deny shot opportunities? Just tearing the opposition up in terms of denials.
In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Pass to Murray. Back to Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Jokic a screen. Murray kicks to Porter. The Nuggets with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Hartenstein finds MP, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. MP's got 21.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Murray with the bounce pass. Jokic with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray, good.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
Williams passes to Hartenstein. Back to Williams. MP dishes to Williams. Pass to Dort. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Dort's got 12 points now in the quarter.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. He's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
At the elbow, Jokic. Over Hartenstein. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got his third basket of the night.
I know Jokic would perhaps rather find penetration, but he can hit these mid-range looks as well.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to MP. Now Williams. To the inside. And Williams with the stuff.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Good on the triple. Gordon's got 6.
I think this is an area that Gordon has really improved. Now a legitimate threat from outside the arc.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to MP. Gilgeous-Alexander against Gordon. Sinks the triple. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Jokic against Hartenstein. Now, here's Jokic. He's covered closely. Murray, good.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Right at the free throw line, and that's good for 2. 17 points in the game.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Here's Murray. 22 points for him. Jokic kicks to Murray. Thunder with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Drops in the tray. MP's got 27.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Back to Murray. It's tipped. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. MP outside. And the Thunder another 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Jokic sets the screen for Porter. Pass to Brown. And just miss after miss right now. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, it's a cliche, but the Nuggets certainly have strong values. Coach Michael Malone says open and honest conversation. That's the best way to have a real team. We talk about family a lot in our locker room. Families don't always get along, but they have to communicate. All the guys that are willing to speak up, that's invaluable. Kevin?
You can't put a price on it, David. Thank you. MP inside. Murray on him, and that one's good. MP.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Murray finds Jokic. Here's Brown. Murray outside. No good that time. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Dort's got 14 points here in the second half.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Murray surveying the D. They set the pick. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the floor.
Watson for three. That one, no good. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Thunder delivering the blowout. And we'll get going at... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the Thunder, they've got MP. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Williams. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Joe in at the point guard.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Now here's Murray. Over Joe. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Murray's got 24 points.
At his most explosive, Murray is a wrecking ball. And the way he's going tonight, he might just knock this entire building down.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Westbrook kicks to Murray. Pass to Brown. Westbrook with a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Nice work by MP. He gets to his spot and cashes in.
And for the Nuggets, they're shooting at a decent 44% clip here. It's Westbrook with the drive.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoners slam right there, guys.
Well, for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities, they're the visibility, they're the doers, the talented performers of a league that entertains globally. So they deserve more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades. but I think it's a good thing overall.
Here's Murray. No good that time. Excellent D there from Williams. Pass to MP. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Joe, good. Joe's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Caruso, the pass to Wiggins. Off with the layup.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Fades. Caruso grabs the miss. Caruso's got 4 rebounds in this game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. They're working.
And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Shoots from the right block. Murray, good. Murray's got 14 points here in the second half. Oklahoma City's gone to 3-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Joe finds MP. Good, another from 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
And we know how fans love the long ball, right? Especially his fans, because he can hit it from anywhere and go on unbelievable streaks like tonight. I mean, who does it better from distance?
Caruso kicks to MP. Launches it. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And here is Murray. From deep 3-point land, the Thunder pull it in. Caruso's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do. Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Murray outside. To halt the run, gets the 3-pointer to fall. Murray's got 17 points here in the second half.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
With the step back. Brown, the pass to Jordan. Now Murray. Puts up a deep 3. Wiggins with the rebound. The Thunder have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the 4th, sinking the majority. For the Nuggets, Jokic has checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Aaron Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And it's Michael Porter in for Christian Brown. Outside Westbrook. Jokic inside. He's guarded by Williams. And again, Denver no good. Oklahoma City shooting has been just outrageous. 64% from the field to this point. Pass to MP. And here's Wiggins. Caruso with the ball. Guarded by Porter. Clock at 6. Caruso kicks to MP. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And it's a four-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Good, another from three.
There it is, a shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg, he's now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
In all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him.
Caruso, the pass to MP, and again for three.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
15 threes for MP, passing that record from Klay Thompson back in 2018, an all-time performance. Boy, how lucky are we?
So, after a tremendous performance, let's go to center court to hear from MP himself.
Obviously, this isn't something you really prepare for. It's crazy. Setting the record for threes in a game. It takes me back to what it took to get here. All those hours alone in the gym with just my dreams. Now they're coming true. It's because of all the hard work that I put in and also all the hard work that my teammates put in. So thank y'all. And I also want to thank all the three-point shooters from NBA history, the ones that made the shot into the weapon that it's become. Steph, Dame, Ray, Larry. Now you got to add my name to the list. And I'm just getting started. So thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Clearly, Greg, just a dream come true for MP, standing on the shoulders of giants who came before him.
And no doubt, Kevin, those giants paved the way. But MP is the one who just took three-point shooting to a whole other level.
We've seen the league, Clark, crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players. So I think it's a good thing overall.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Wiggins passes to Caruso. And here's MP for 3. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 4 assists in the game. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. Over MP. And another miss by Denver.
It's just been a frustrating day for him all the way around, and it's rubbed off now, I think, on the rest of the team.
And the Thunder, another 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Bounce pass, Gordon. Outside for Murray. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
The 3 from MP. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Offensive rebound. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Savvy, size, length, strength, touch. Jokic, a low down on the blocks.
MP outside. He got it again. Sensational.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Porter looking it over. From outside, off the mark. The Thunder shooting so well, the offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field. Screen by MP. Joe passes to MP. Good, that's another bucket.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Thunder.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into connects again.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games.
And good! There's another.
And that puts him even for 3rd on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see.
And 78 points tying Wilt Chamberlain's big night back in 61. Up next, Kobe Bryant's 8.
And another one falls.
And incredible. Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
I mean, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the 2nd most points in an NBA game. What a historic night.
When Kobe did what he did back in 06, I never thought we'd see something like that again. But tonight has been an absolute...
And again!
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
That score moving him clearly into 2nd place for most points in a game.
To think that he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100, this is a game you'll be talking about for decades.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg.
So you just set the record for most three-pointers made in a game. What are you feeling right now?
Listen, there's plenty more where that came from, Sabrina. Let's make it a doubleheader. Let's play 2.
Now that you've set this record, other defenses are going to want to make sure you don't do the same to them. How do you think they'll respond?
It's a challenge for sure. You know, you just got to keep getting good looks and obviously stay hot all night. And teams, they're going to watch their film and try new things. But you just got to stay one step ahead. You know what I mean?
Yes. All right. Well, thanks so much. Congrats.
Thank you.
See ya.
See you soon.
Bye.
All right.
Got that?
Joe, when you're as hot as you were tonight, does it feel like you're playing a different game from the other 9 guys on the court?
I definitely felt in sync with my teammates, that's for sure. But the defense wasn't escorting me to open spots behind the line either. You know, it's never as easy as it looks from the stands or on TV. Michelle.
Do you care how long your record lasts?
I hope my team and I break it the next time out, and the game after that, and the game after that.
You see this as a team record then?
Oh, 100%. I couldn't do it without my guys. You know, everything exists in that team context. Nobody's out there by themselves, Michelle.
You're the
Thank
best.
you.
MP.
One more question, MP.
Call the electrician because MP just shot the lights out.